Come reset with me. Look at these wonderful angles. I feel like if I'm starting to vlog again, I need to get more creative with my shots. I can't just film with my camera down. We're gonna try to look a little tiny bit more put together for this intro. Hi guys, welcome back to our video. It is Riley and we are gonna be doing a day in my life, a little reset day, if you will. I was just at the lake with my friends since Sunday and it's now Thursday. We got back yesterday and right away had to go to work. So my suitcase is still packed. I need to do laundry. Everything's unpacked. My room is kind of a mess and I'm getting ready to go work for 3 days straight, which isn't bad, but it's just like today's my day before I hit the ground running and work for 3 days. So I kind of wanted to do a little reset, make sure everything is good for me working the next 3 days and I don't have to come home and my room be a mess. So as you guys saw, I ate breakfast and I made coffee. It's like 10:30. I've just laid in bed. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it because I did have a long travel day yesterday because we woke up at 7. We had to get the house all ready to leave and then we had to drive home, which was like 4 hours, and then I had to go to work, and it was a long day yesterday, so I'm not exactly mad at myself for sleeping in, but I'm going to shower because I need to wash my hair. And then we're going to unpack my suitcase and maybe do some laundry. I don't know. Don't mind that my face looks really red whenever I take a shower. My acne just like pops. But I did do a checklist. I wrote it on a notepad. I normally don't do this, but I kind of wanted to today just because then I don't have to be on my iPad. So I have a couple things that I need to do. I'm basically just cleaning up my room like I said earlier. So that is what is happening. I did download this app called Focus, and it's basically like a brick where you tap your phone on it and then it locks certain apps. So I did do that, and I have it set up to a QR code on one of my favorite books just because I know it'll always be on my shelf and I won't have to move it. So we're gonna probably use that while I clean up today just so I can actually do it. I said I didn't want to get up and then I got up anyway. I want to see how this works. Do I just scan it in my camera roll or do I probably have to go in the app? I'm being a little dumb. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I can hit start and it'll just, okay, so I have to scan with the QR code to activate it, and now it is started. The first thing that I'm going to do is wash my sheets, except I want to see how this looks like on my phone. So many apps are disabled right now. I literally cannot use my phone at all. All my widgets are not allowed to be used just because we are going to clean, and the book that I'm using is releasing just because this one sits right here on my shelf and it's perfect QR code. So my room is a mess. We're going to start off with my sheets and then I'm going to put all my clothes away because I didn't wear a lot of the clothes I bought because I overpacked like crazy, and then I have to unpack my, I just filmed a whole clip with my hair looking like that. Guys, why did no one tell me? I'm gonna have to also fix my part, but we're gonna start cleaning. We have a little bit of a change of plans. I have to wait for this other load of laundry to be done before I can do my sheets. So we're just gonna start with putting my stuff away. I wanted to give you guys a little thrift haul of some of the clothes that I got at the Goodwill down at the lake, so we're gonna do that. The very first thing that I got is this cute little shirt. It is long and it has these really pretty like sleeves. I don't know exactly what they're called, but this would be a really cute work shirt that I could wear all year round, which is always something I'm shopping for. And then this next shirt, it's kind of like a thrift, hear me out, but I think it's cute. I haven't tried it on yet, so it might be really ugly once I try it on. And if I don't like it, I may be able to either one, sell it on Depop, or two, do something with it sewing wise. But it's really, I think it's cute. It reminds me a little bit of an old lady, but it's okay. I think to wear this at the bookstore would be really adorable. And then this is my favorite find because it's altered state, and it's this really cute tank top, but it's ruffled and it's like asymmetrical, so the back is longer than the front, and I think just with a little lace tank top underneath or a colored two top or something, this could be really cute. And I could also probably wear this all year round. I can throw a long sleeve under it in the winter. And then the final thing that I got is this dress that I kind of don't know how it's supposed to go. It's just like a simple dress. It's really soft, but then it has these ties, and so I still haven't tried this stuff on just because it has these ties, and I don't know if you tie it around in the front or if you tie it around in the back, and that's just something I'll have to figure out when I try it on. But I just vacuumed. I've unpacked my suitcase and I've vacuumed, and I cleaned up my vanity. Now it's a little mess just because I did that haul. The only thing that I have to do, and I've been picking up trash as I've been going, which is another one of my things. I'm not really looking to get my room completely spotless. I just wanted it to be cleaner than it was, and I think I'm already achieving that. And the next step is definitely laundry and sheets, and I think that the washer just finished with the stuff that was in it, so I'm going to switch that and put my sheets on. And then I'm probably going to do a little bit of book shelf reorganizing because I have to put all those books away, if you guys can see back there, but I might film that for my TikTok because I haven't posted in a couple days since I've been down at the lake. And I also wanted to film a TikTok to post on that account as well, that's like kind of like claiming my spot as a Shatter Me stan before the movie comes out, because it's been like a big talk, and I have a whole shelf dedicated to it. I don't have Watch Me, I waited for the paperback, and I have the deluxe paperback at my store right now that I will be picking up on whatever day June 30th is, which I think is next Tuesday, so I'll get it next Wednesday. Yeah, and like that's my entire shelf. I literally have 3 copies of Shatter Me. Like, anyone's gonna sit here and tell me that I'm not a real fan, we're gonna fight, and that's what it is. If anyone would like to gift me the Fairy Loot special edition of them, even if it's just the first 3, even if it's just Ignite Me, I would pay you. Well, I said gift, so I'm not going to pay you, but also I would pay you because I really would love them. I just want the Ignite Me one. I think that's my favorite one. Of course, Aaron Warner. But yeah, I need to like claim my spot before everyone else starts like liking it, which I want the side tangent. Not really side tangent, this whole Shatter Me thing is side tangent. I want people to enjoy the series because I love it so much, but I don't want people to think that I'm just a fan now that the shows or the movies coming out. I'm like, I've been a fan since 7th grade, guys. 2021, guys. And I know there's fans that are from before that, when they originally came out. I'm like, unfortunately, I could not read those books when they came out. I started reading them as soon as I could, so I don't know. Yeah, we have to put some books away, and I have to like reorganize a little bit, I guess. But that was my thrift haul. I have to wash all this stuff now. I'm probably gonna wear one of these things to work over my next 3 days where I'm working. I think that'd be cute because all of those I could wear, but I don't want to wear them all at once. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for everything that I've done so far. And for my Focus app, it says I've been working for an hour now, which is really good. I like that I have it on my home screen so that I can see. Also, another thing I want to do is redo my home screen. I was going to do it while I was at the lake with my friend, but then I never did, so I would still like to do that. And if you guys are wondering where my phone is, it's on my little pillow that has MagSafe, which is one of my favorite ways to film TikToks, but also it's one of my favorite like places to just like set my phone when I'm not using it. Yeah, okay, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for locking in and doing all this. Now I gotta do my sheets, and then I think while I wait for my sheets, I'll do my bookshelf. And then I also would like to write today because I haven't written in a little bit, just because I was busy last week, and I'm going into an also busy time at work, but I'm going to try and get up every morning and write. Like tomorrow I get up, and maybe not Saturday and Sunday, maybe I won't write on the weekends. Maybe I'll write, this is a 5-minute video clip. Maybe I'll write like in the afternoons on the weekends, but in the morning on like my other shifts where I'm starting later in the day. Who knows? We'll see. I just went and checked the laundry. It's not done. I don't know why I thought it was done. It just got really loud for a second, and most of the time when it gets really loud, it's done, but it's okay. I think I'm just gonna still write anyway. Writing setup, we have my laptop, my keyboard, that was my brother's, that's why it looks like that. And then we have my mouse, and I don't really know what I'm writing. Hold on. So I only wrote for about 15 minutes, but that's okay. I will be writing more in a second. You're gonna see how I end this focus thing. So I'm gonna click on it, and I think I have to scan it again. Let's scan us out of here. Like I said, it's this book, so take it back. I'm gonna press on it, and I'm gonna hit stop. I'm just gonna scan it. And my first session is complete. So I put my sheets on and I'm reading, and I'm almost done with this book. I'm reading Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I brought it to the lake with me and I got to like part 2. It's split up in 2 parts. Let's see if I can find where part 2 starts. This is part 1, and then so I've read about this much, and I'm almost done, and I would like to finish it today. It's good. There's a couple quotes that I find funny. I like her writing. I don't necessarily like the story arc of this book. I think so we spend in the first part of the book, it's past and present, and you kind of get to know the main character only by the past. You don't really get to know him very much now. And so when I was going into this, I was thinking it like you'll know him in the past and watch him fall in love, and then you watch him fall in love again. We're not really getting that fall in love again, and we have about this much left, and they kind of just like argued and all of that. And so I'm like, I don't know, but I still like the characters. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it. I'm feeling like it's a good 3-star romance. Maybe it's because the romance doesn't feel as like on your face. It kind of feels more natural, and I was not expecting that. It kind of feels like an Abby Jimenez romance, where it feels like it grows instead of just like boom. So maybe I do like this more than I don't know. I'm having some mixed feelings about this book, but I want to finish it, kind of see how we wrap it all up. And then I would like to read her newest one, but I also want to read another one by her that like is like other people's favorites, so that I can see. I think this might be people's least favorite. I haven't really heard people talk about this exact book. I've heard people talk about her, like the author, but I haven't heard people talk about this exact book. And I also have still only written for 15 minutes a day. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what time it is. It's 4:12. So I'm going to finish this book and probably do some writing. I'd like to write for a good amount of time because we are like officially in Act 3, so I gotta keep on, you know, going along with it, I guess. That is our vacuum, if you can hear him. I kind of feel that when I'm stuck with writing, like, I know what I want to write, but the words are not flowing, I tend to dictate. So this is my little setup. I have a mini mic on my skincare bottle, and I'm like talking this close to it, and I'm dictating because it's so much easier to get everything. Right now it has stopped, so it's not picking up any of these words. But just in this little time that I've been writing, and I think I started writing around like 5:50, so it's 6 o'clock. This is how much I've written in 10 minutes just by dictating. 485 words. And I would say they're like pretty good words, because I'm not just like saying whatever comes to my mind. Like, I'm like thinking about the words that I'm saying, but it helps me kind of navigate how I want the scene to go. And kind of like right now I'm not really like, there's no dialogue happening, so like I'm able to kind of picture what I'm describing in my mind and then like put it on paper. And I also want to get out my old draft, because I'm describing a scene that they've been in, like a place that they've been in before, and I just want to see kind of how I described it last time. I don't know if it was well or not because this was kind of like the final stretch for me and I think I wanted to finish it, so I don't know how well I did like the ending, but who knows. So it is now 12:22 and after I did some of the dictating, my mom got home from work and then I was basically out in the living room until then, and I kind of low-key may have forgotten I was vlogging. That's okay. We're watching this show called Imperfect Women right now. Very good, highly recommend. I'm thinking, so I read Yesteryear, right? And I really enjoyed it. Like it was like a 5-star book. I might have to give another psychological thriller a try because I like shows like that. And I'm like, why wouldn't I also like the books? Because like books are always better than TV shows. So I don't know. I may be trying to find a psychological thriller that I like, but who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog here, guys. Thank you for resetting with me. This might not have been the most interesting vlog, but I hope that it was good. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did finish that book that I was reading. It was pretty good. The ending wrapped up pretty nicely. I'd still say it was like a 3-star read. I want to read more of hers. So, and I'm also listening to the second of Compass and Blade, Lego set on top of it right now, and I'm like I think 70% of the way through of it, so I'm gonna also finish that one. And then tomorrow I'm working, so I'm probably gonna get up and see if I can write a little bit. We're kind of now like I'm started the act 3, so I kind of got over like that little hump that of like intimidation with writing a new setting and all of that, so I should be good for tomorrow and kind of all the writing until the end. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. I kind of want to do either a reading or another writing challenge that may be coming up, but who knows. If you've made it this far, please like the video, subscribe, and comment a book emoji.